Hi everyone, good morning. Thank you for joining me on the webinar today. We'll be starting shortly. But please, hi Rebecca, hi USA, hi Atan, hi Mr. Chikozim, hi Usunkule. Thank you for joining. We're starting shortly. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the webinar today on the role of technology in transforming school automation processes and focusing on the financial aspect of school processes. So we actually do have our speaker, Mrs. Anne Abu. Mrs. Anne is a Alright, so Mrs. Anne Abu is a very seasoned professional. She has a B Technology in Management Information Technology from Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University in Bauchi. She has certifications in project management professional. She's has completed her PhD course with Bootstrapped. She also has an ICT fundamental training certificate and a Linux system management certification as well. Mrs. Anne has worked as a software review officer with Brink Africa Integrated Services, a payment terminal service provider, and a payment terminal service aggregator company. She has also worked as the head ICT department with Business Support Microfinance Bank, and she has facilitated the migration from desktop banking software to bank on platform. And she has also facilitated the disbursement of funds to the poor and vulnerable in a program by the government called Household Uplifting Program as the ICT Payment Officer in Nasarawa State. Currently, she joined Redeemer Tip International School, a very renowned school here in Abuja, in 2022, and she's been there till date as the ICT administrator and head ICT department. She also facilitated the migration of the school portal from the SAFSERIES school portal to currently SAFSERIES. Hi, Mrs. Anne. So it's with a very warm welcome, and that we welcome Mrs. Anubu. Good morning, ma. Okay, hi Leslie, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I think we need to make a co-presenter so she can go.
Yes, she is. It appears she dropped off or something. She's trying to rejoin, I guess.
Okay, that's still fine. Okay. 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 Hi, Miss Anne. Mrs. Anne. Good morning. It's really a pleasure to have you on board today.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for honoring our invitation. And the floor is all yours, ma.
All right. Thank you everyone for joining this webinar today. I'm trying to share my code. That's good. Good afternoon, everyone, again. And thank you, Rejoice. Thank you everyone for joining this webinar today. Today we'll be discussing a topic that is becoming increasingly important in the world of education: the role of technology in transforming a school's financial operation. Yeah, schools, like any other organizations, have to manage their finances carefully to ensure they can provide quality education and maintain their facilities. However, traditional methods of financial management, while effective in their time, often come with limitations like inefficiency, inaccuracy, and a lack of real-time data. So today we are going to take a look at how technology has come in to help us overcome the previous ways of managing schools' financial operation. And we cannot discuss financial technology. We can't discuss technology in schools' financial operation in isolation of financial technology, because financial technology is what powers the technology in the school's financial operation. Financial technology, in a simple term, is a blend of technology and financial services. There are several areas in which financial technology applies in our today's world: in digital payments, which includes mobile wallet; in banking, especially online banking; lending and credit; investment, insurance, blockchain, and a lot of other areas where we use financial technology. And financial technology has a lot of advantages in today's world. It enables accessibility and efficiency in managing a school's financial operations. And then schools can take advantage of this in managing their financial operations. Several aspects where schools can take advantage of financial technology in managing schools' financial operations are tuition management, expense management, payroll and human resource, fundraising and donation, student financial aid, and a lot of other areas. So today we are going to look at how SAFSERIES is taking advantage of this financial technology and making it easy for us as a school, the Redeemer Tip International School, to manage our finances efficiently, making it transparent and secure. So we are going to look at several ways where we have used SAFSERIES managing our financial operations as a school. Number one is SAFSERIES has helped us in forecasting our revenue and cash flow. Like we are seeing. Can we see my screen, please?
Yes, we can see your screen clearly, ma.
All right, thank you very much. The admin, the school fee admin, is able to bill the student for the class in our school using SAFSERIES. We enter all our student fee per class. And when we have done that, because our school fee are not the same for each class, once we have entered our fees for several classes, the algorithm in SAFSERIES made it possible for us to see our total revenue at a glance on the dashboard. Like you can see in this is a screenshot from for a term that we have used SAFSERIES in the school. This is the total revenue we're expecting for that term. The total payment and the outstanding for that term. So there is no need going back and forth, looking at receipt, looking at papers, going here and there to know who has paid and who has not paid. In fact, before I go further, let me digress a bit. There was this day, we at the school, Redeemer Tip, we moved into SAFSERIES in 2022. So we got on board, everything was set. And we started using the SAFSERIES first term 2026. So first time we used every other module, the lesson plan, the assessment, the broadsheet, and every other aspect aside the fees. So we're not, that year we didn't receive our fees through SAFSERIES. So at the end of that term, my boss called me and we were having a conversation, and he said, that he's having a challenge balancing his account books, that the accountants are not, they are not giving him what he wants. And I told him, sir, it's very simple. Let's take advantage of the fee module in SAFSERIES and see how far we can go. And the preceding term, which was second term, we got on board. Payments were made through SAFSERIES, even though it wasn't all our parents that keyed into it. Some paid the old way, and a lot of them paid on the portal. And that same year, that same session, third term, when the chairman saw how good it was, he mandated that every parent paying fee must go through the portal. And by the end of that session, it was good. And it's seamless. So by the time I met with him again, he was happy. He was happy at what we got. So back to our presentation. So using SAFSERIES for monitoring fee collection, it is very efficient. Like I said, when the fee admin officer or the admin logs in on the fee dashboard, is able to see every of the analysis on his dashboard, as we can see on this screen. For that year, the year that I have this screenshot, there's a dashboard even with a chart on it. The next screen shows a very good chart where you have payment per class. Each of our classes, we run the school from crèche to SS3. This is the second term, that's why we are not seeing it. This slide is these screenshots are gotten from a second term, a third term, sorry. That's why we are not seeing payment for SS3 and JSS3. But as we can see, everything is carefully analyzed and it is very easy for management decision. At a glance, you'll be able to get every of the information you want to get. Like we are able to download students who have made payment, students who have not made payment, students who overpaid, because at some point we were having some students who overpaid because of network errors. So we're able to get all of those reports at a click. And this is because SAFSERIES has enabled this app to work with financial technology, which is this online payment, and it has been very helpful to RTIS. Setting up installment plans and discounts. In RTIS, we do give discounts, especially for parents of who has 3 children. We give them discount, and based on the discretion of the chairman, we do give discounts to several people. And this is easily done from the setting up portal. From the account section, we are able to configure the discount for each student. Like we can see for this student, the total bill of this student is this amount. This is the discount, and this is the amount due for this student to pay. And this was done seamlessly. So I want to give it up to SAFSERIES for this innovation. And one thing I can assure you of this app is there are a lot of school management portal with this fee module, but not all of them can give you the support that you will get from FlexiSAF, really, because I have worked for up to 2 years with them, and I've seen them respond to issues very fast. Sometimes a parent will be here, maybe we have 1 or 2 issues, and I make a call. In an instance, we get such a challenge resolved because it is powered by technology. Using SAFSERIES, we have flexibility in payment options. We have parents who are able to pay with their card. Some parents don't like using their card online for some reasons. For such parents, they have the option of pay transfer, paying with USSD, Pay Attitude, Visa, and OPay. All of these options are available on SAFSERIES, and it is something to take advantage of because it is very good and reliable. Using SAFSERIES, like I said, it is very, very reliable. And secure. It helps us to safeguard sensitive financial information. Like users, in the school year, it is only the account department and the admin that have the user right to financial information on the portal. Because all the people in the account section has their unique login details, and those details are protected with password. If you log into SAFSERIES and you leave it on for a while, it is going to log you out, and coming back to it, you have to log in with your login details again. And this is very okay for a for a system like this. Not all systems have that feature in it, but some SAFSERIES is well protected in that regards. A lot of benefits to us RTIs using automated reminders and notification for fees. When fees are uploaded, emails are sent to parents or to let them know that their fees have been uploaded. So it is of a very good benefit for us because it increases our efficiency, to reduce our administrative burden. It minimizes error because previously we do photocopy a lot to send to parents, photocopy school fee bill, photocopy school fee breakdown, so that student will take home for their parents. But these days we don't do that again because everything now has migrated to the SAFSERIES portal, and we are able to send notification and reminders to our parents. Improved cash flow, because once the parent gets their bill, they pay timely, and then if there's an increase in parent engagement, they check their results online, they check their fees online. It's very easy, and I give it up to them. There's a better time management on the parent side. They don't have to always come to school to get their receipts. Once they make payment, there's a receipt on their portal for them to download and print on their own. So there are a lot of benefits in using this SAFSERIES. So the role of technology in financial operations in a school, it can never be overlooked because it has been of a very good benefit to us as a school. And I will encourage those who are yet to get on board on SAFSERIES to do that, because you will you will get a good benefit using SAFSERIES for your school. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, ma. Thank you, Mr. Boo. Thank you so much. That was very, very insightful. And I like how you came from the generality of fintech and then narrow it down to schools, which is very paramount at this time for schools. Thank you so much. That was actually very insightful. So if we have any questions, which I'm guessing we should, or if we do, we can actually probably maybe raise our hands to speak, and then we give you the floor to ask our questions, or you can put it in the chat as well, so that we can take questions from Mrs. Anne. We'll just give the next, say, 2-3 minutes quickly. If you have any questions, you can indicate or drop it in the chat. So Mrs. Anne actually went through on the a role actually of technology in transforming schools' financial operations, right from your setup, right, to insights. That's getting insights on what is expected for that term, and terms coming, your instrumental payments for parents, discount, which are key things that are happening in schools at this time, right? Okay, and then also the benefits of automation. Yes, so automation, I think that was the last slide that Mrs. Ann shared. Getting parents aware of school fee payment on time, right? So automating this process where parents are in the know this is how much you have to pay for this term, and then also a call to action where they can click on a button to proceed with payments, and then allowing them also to make instrumental, going with or judging with how the economy is at this point, right? So parents can make their instrumental payments, and then giving discounts to the parents. I'm still waiting for questions if anyone do have. Giving discounts to parents as well, right? Students that probably have done well in previous terms, or parents that have multiple children in the school, right? It's easy to give them discounts. And just like Mrs. Anne actually rightly says, SAFSIMS actually offers this, making the automating process for fees very, very seamless, right? So I would quickly share my screen to show some few things.
Hi, Rejoice.
Yes, hi, Leslie.
We
Do you
have
have
a
a question?
question in the
Okay,
chat.
great.
Then, if someone else, if there are other questions, you can also raise your hand.
Or a fee admin that handles anything that has to do with fees or money management or any fee management in school. So SAFSIMS allows you to give this role to a specific individual or specific individuals to handle anything fee. So if you are not granted that role or assigned that role, you don't have access or any business to do with fee or invoicing or anything payments, right? So yes, it's specific, but then again, it depends on what the school is working with. If it's the ICT admin that is still in charge of fees, or if it's the director that is in charge of fees, all the school needs to do is just assign that role to the individual or individuals, and they handle the fee management on the portal. I don't know if that answers the question for who asked. Yeah, hi Leslie. Do we have any other questions?
No, that's it for now. If there are others, we can take them at the end of your session.
Okay. All right. The questions. So let me quickly share my screen. Let me know when you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay. All right. So just like Mrs. Ann mentioned, and also something very important for fee processing is the discounts, right? So you can actually give discounts to a parent that has multiple children. So for like this particular parent, Bashir has 3 children in the school. So based on the number of children, because based on our interactions with schools, we notice that most schools give out discounts based on the number of children you have or based on performance of a particular child, right? So you can give the discounts as a fixed amount or a percentage discount, right? And then apply discount, and automatically that parent or that student is awarded that discount. um and also you can give per item, right? So I know most schools do or give a discount on your transportation, on say maybe your books is on the PTA team, or whichever way it is, it's easy to give out discounts, right? And then I'll just touch on the management messaging, sorry. So you can actually send out notification. This was where I was talking about outstanding fee reminder or the school fees invoice to the parents. And the best part is you can actually automate this messaging, right? So you can make it a bi-weekly, you can make it a monthly notification to the parents. And every bi-weekly or every month, at a particular time that you set, from a month after this date, it sends another message to all the parents. The school fee outstanding reminder actually picks out the parents that has not paid for that particular session and term that you selected for, and sends them a message. So once the parents clears out, they actually don't get to receive the message again. Like I also said, sending a call to action to the parents as well, not just reminding them, but giving them a call to action to proceed to make payments. Some of these parents have a lot on their mind and they probably would forget, right? So SAFSERIES handles that. And then for parents who want to go an extra mile, right, in their payment, they can actually make payments for an entire session. Mrs. Ann mentioned that as well too in her presentation, where parents pay excesses, right? So parents can actually decide to pay for the entire session for all the child, all the words that they have in the school, right? So it makes it easier. And also these payments can be instrumental as well and tied to the individual student. And another best part about automating it is the parents also get their receipt of payments, right? So parents don't have to come to the school, bring teller, collect payments, receipts, and all of that, give it to the child. The child misplaces it, you check through your books. It's everything is automated. Wherever the parents are, they can make their payments and have access to their receipts as well. So do we have any questions? So I will continue. Hi, Leslie. Do you have any question in the chat?
No, there are none.
Okay. So basically this just summarizes the importance actually of automating financial operations in the school. So it doesn't just stop at the school level, where the school have insight, like Mrs. Ann rightly said, but also moves across to the parents, where they have transparent insight as to what is happening in the school and what is happening as regards their payments. So let me just show us a little bit of that, where I go to a particular child and I can view the invoice, right? This is what I'm paying for. There are other optional items I can pick from, right? As a parent, oh, I want to pay for bus, I will add that. I want to pay for uniform this time, I will add that. And everything is as transparent as it gets. For the parents, like Mrs. Ann mentioned, since this is financial technology, they can pay using their cards, multiple options of payments, using USSD, multiple options actually that works for them. So thank you everyone for joining this webinar. It has been a very insightful one on, I think we have gotten insights onto what fintech is for schools, and then how automation works for schools as well. It's actually been an insightful one for me. Thank you everyone for joining. Let's see.
Thank you, Rejoice. Thank you, Mrs. Anne. I can see in the chats that some people are just joining. What we'll do is we'll send the replay to you via email. So please keep an eye on your mailbox and you'll be getting an email from us. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Rejoice. Thank you, Mrs. Anne, for um, gracing us with your presence. Thank you to all our listeners. We are grateful that you joined us, and we keep having these regular webinars from time to time to have conversations with educators around school management generally. So we'll be sending you more emails about subsequent webinars. All right. On that note, we'll be bringing the webinar to an end. Thank you very much, everyone, and do enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Bye.
Yeah, bye everyone.